check it out. Yo, attention.
Hey, what's up guys? This is the Royal Triad. How you guys doing? I'm doing great. I hope everyone else is doing fantastic. For my gun review today, I'm going to be talking about the Skorpion Evo 3, which is unlocked at level 46. Which means this is the last submachine gun you guys unlock in Black Ops 2. And this means this will be the last submachine gun I talk about for gun reviews. Alright, whatever. So, unlocked at level 46, it does damages between 17 to 25. So it'll take an average of 4 to 5 bullets to get a kill. But being that it has the fastest fire rate of all the weapons in Black Ops 2, dropping those 4 to 5 bullets will be a breeze, you know, it'll be easy. But one thing I want to point out that magazine size is only 32 and the clip size on the side of it is only 3 extra clips, meaning that you will burn through bullets extremely quick. This gun's known to be burning through your bullets just like if you're you dropped your wallet in the water, it's just gone. That's it. There's no oh, I think I'm dropping it. Oh, I think I have time to save it. No, it already sank to the bottom of the ocean. So, extremely small magazine size, like I said, 32. Alright, so let's get into the attachments. Reflex sight. So do I recommend a red dot or any kind of sight on this gun? No. The irons are pretty clean in my opinion. You can really work without an iron sight. I mean, not an iron sight or any kind of sight. Red dot sight, EOTech sight, target finder, and MMS. Really, you don't need those. But if you do really need a red dot sight or any kind of sight, then please do use it. But I honestly don't recommend it, being that this gun's irons is clean and the recoil is extremely hard and really high. So, being that you have a sight will not necessarily make it easier for you to aim. Laser sight. As most submachine guns, you should use a laser sight. I mean, there's other attachments better for it, I guess, yes. But this laser sight will really help it out because this fire rate is extremely high. So you don't really need to scope in. Just have that laser sight and just spray from the hip from, you know, medium distance range. I mean, you can get kills with it. This gun is just beast mode. Suppressor. Out of all submachine guns and all weapons, I normally don't recommend a suppressor just because, I mean, you do gain that stealth bonus, yes, but you do drop range and you do drop damage. But I do recommend it for this gun, being that this gun has really high fire rate. It wouldn't change its damage that much because it still shoots out those bullets really quick. As well as, you don't play at range with this gun. You play close quarter. So I mean, either way, this gun doesn't exactly lose too much due to its fire rate being so extremely high. So put that suppressor on and gain that stealth bonus. Fast mags. Alright, fast mags I do love for this gun. Normally I say you can put fast mags, so you can be able to help you guys reload and don't get caught reloading, or just put extended clip. Well, I actually love fast mags for this gun. This is actually the perfect attachment for this gun, besides the suppressor for myself, and I'll explain that later. Fast mags works incredibly well because this gun sprays through his bullets extremely quick. So oh my gosh. Okay, being able to reload really quick will definitely save you, and it'll allow you to get into battle a lot quicker, being that you spray through your bullets really quick, so you want to reload quick to be able to go back into battle. So this is a perfect attachment. EOTech sight. As I said earlier, this gun doesn't necessarily need a sight, but if you guys do want to use it, then please do, but I honestly don't recommend it. Foregrip. Alright, so I love the foregrip. It really does reduce its recoil by a lot, in my personal opinion and personal experience. So I do love foregrip. It does help with accuracy a lot and does, like I said, drop its recoil. In my personal opinion, because of its dropped recoil, it does increase its range a tad bit. So, hey, I do recommend foregrip. Quick draw handle. Out of all submachine guns, I think this is a great submachine gun. It actually, you know, scopes in pretty quick. It actually, from my personal experience, it really scopes in quicker than most submachine guns. So you don't really need quick draw, and as most submachine guns, you don't need quick draw anyways. You should be firing from the hip. FMJ. As most submachine guns, it shouldn't be firing through materials or walls or whatever, so I don't recommend FMJ for this gun. Long barrel. Okay, so long barrel does increase its range, but then having that huge fire rate, it does have that high recoil still. So if I honestly don't recommend this because either way, it doesn't help too much with the long range. So in general, with this gun, just stay away from the long range battle. So don't put long barrel. I don't recommend it. Target finder. Out of all sights, like I've said before, this is my favorite attachment. I mean, this in my opinion, the best attachment as well. Standalone, this is a great attachment. So if you do want to use it just to improve your accuracy, then yes, go ahead and use Target Finder, but I don't recommend it for this gun, being that high recoil is still difficult to control and the irons are extremely clean. Extended clip. Alright, so the clip size, like I said earlier, was 32. So it jumps up to 42, 10 more bullets, which is great. But do I recommend it? If you're the type of player who has bad accuracy, yes. But if you're the type of player who like quick action and, you know, want to reload quick to get back into battle, then no. I just stick with fast mags on this gun. Select fire. Alright, so it turns it from a fully automatic to a 3-round burst. Do I recommend that? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't like 3 burst round weapons or 4 any kind of burst weapons. And this fully automatic on this gun is extremely great as long as you can control it. But from assuming and from guessing, turning it down to a burst weapon might actually help its recoil and help with accuracy. But do I recommend select fire? No, I honestly don't. I'd rather stick with the fully automatic. Rapid fire. Alright, so I actually can't find the RPMs once you equip rapid fire to this gun, but the base RPM on this gun, like I said and will repeat, is 1250 RPM. So from my guess, it'll jump from oh my gosh, I'm mumbling again. Alright, so it'll probably jump from 1250 RPMs to probably 1500 RPMs. That's from my guess. I honestly don't know, but being that it's close to 1500 RPM will be extremely quick. This gun will have even more recoil, but talk about dropping a person instantly. This little gun with rapid fire will be killing people like insta-kill. So I honestly don't recommend it though, because it makes your aiming down sights even harder already. So I honestly don't recommend it. And the last attachment, the MMS. The MMS, which, you know, the millimeter scanner, is another sight that I don't recommend for this gun, being that first off, you don't shoot through walls. Secondly, this gun doesn't really need a sight, like I said. So that's all the attachments. Personal opinions, well, do I recommend this gun really? For beginners, no. If you're the type of player who uses a really easy gun, for example, like the pre-patch PDW, you know, the MP7 is pretty easy, the Vector is pretty easy, the M27 is pretty easy, the MTAR is pretty easy. If you're the type of player who uses those guns and just used to or accustomed to it, then I don't recommend it. This gun's kind of for the more experienced players, the more experienced running gunners, not for someone who just, I'm gonna play Call of Duty because I'm a Christmas noob player, you know, just more of a person who really is obsessed with the game and really, you know, understands the gun. You have to really feel this gun because, like I said, the recoil is extremely hard. Especially if you play a lot of players that drop shot or whatever, this gun will be really difficult, being that the recoil goes up really hard and really high. So, yeah. But I do have to say I love this gun. It's a great gun on paper, but in actuality, you know, it's actually really difficult to use. Is really meant for just close quarter battles, and that's it. I mean, medium range is, you can work with it, but really difficult still. And yeah, you guys saw my class, right? You guys saw my perks. You know, I'm using hardline, lightweight, I'm using scavenger, like I said, and do recommend with this gun. If you use this gun, if you don't use scavenger, then be prepared to have a secondary or pick up another weapon. And last perk, what is it? Extreme conditioning. Sorry, I forgot my class. So that's basically my perks, but I do use a wild card, the primary gunner or whatever, so I can have that third attachment. So I do rock suppressor, stealth bonus, fast mag, quick reloads, and I do use the foregrip, which helps with accuracy, reduce recoil, and just helps with range in my opinion. Because what basically the foregrip does is just helps with accuracy, helps reduce that recoil a little. So having lower recoil does increase its range a tad bit because it has more control throughout range. But only reason why I use it is because even at medium range it's difficult to have control with this accuracy. So having that extra, you know, control on the accuracy, I do recommend. So those are the 3 attachments I do recommend out of all attachments. So I'm gonna answer a couple questions. Why do you not recommend the extended clips then? Because you do burn 3 bullets quick either way, and 10 bullets, it only lasts like what, a second with this gun, so it doesn't make much of a difference. Okay, so right here I do want to talk about the gameplay. You guys saw I got the Hellstorm missile like 3 times, and so I get it right here. And honestly, am I just bad at aiming or what? Because look, I shot it, it should get both of those guys, but it didn't. It just got one. I don't know. It's not my type of kill streak anyways. So that's the Skorpion Evo. Like I said, do I recommend it? Beginners, no. Experienced players that run and gun, yes. So that's the Skorpion Evo. Hope you guys liked this video. Please drop a like if you guys did enjoy. And I do score 36 and 10, I think, in this game. So see you guys next time. Peace.